speaking of creativity, I have to ask you about the C.J. Watson jersey, because I feel like this sort of encompasses the way you are as a student, as you prepare for fights. I'm a big basketball fan. I'm a big boxing fan. I didn't even know about the C.J. Watson. I can tell you a lot about C.J. Watson. I didn't know about his connection to Floyd. How you found out about this and went to the lengths to get his jersey, which you can't just go in a store. Why did you do this?
You know, psychological warfare, I am a master at it. So I know things about people that they don't even know about themselves. So that's it. We are just involved in a crazy game. So that's it. He's tried to come out and play certain things with me, and I will play certain things back with him. That's just the nature of the business.
Do you believe it has gone under your skin, you walking around with that jersey?
What do you think? It was the reason why. So, but look, it's a touchy subject, and that's why I didn't bring it up on the World Tour. I didn't feel the need. Now when he's trying to make certain remarks, look, it's a ruthless business, and that's it. And I am a ruthless individual inside this business, so that's it.
How'd you get the jersey?
We reached out to some people who reached out to some people, and then the jersey showed up. Now it showed up a little bit later than expected, but I didn't even engage in it. I had it and it was there, and I wore it to train him one day, and then it ended up on some video or something, and your man,
Green.
some guy that wears the jersey now reached out and was like, mate, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't know anything about basketball. That's got to do with that. And then it just went everywhere. So I'd say that guy is fucking sick. And I'd say Floyd was like, I'd say Floyd wanted to smack him as well. So whatever, it worked out good for me.
So then let's address the racism stuff if we can. So you have been accused of being a racist, of race baiting, of calling black people monkeys, and he's upset about this. He says he's fighting for the black people. Can you clear this up?
First of all, never once in my life have I labeled I never labeled him a monkey or any African American or anyone a monkey. I've never labeled. I would not disrespect any race like that, and his people know that. And you know what? He knows that too. He knows that deep down too. If I was to label him after any animal, it would be the rat. I wouldn't even label him after the great ape. Do you know what I mean? He is a fucking rat and a weasel, because that's what a rat and a weasel does. Tries to manipulate words and create something that's not there. So, ask Ellerby. Ask Floyd Sr. They know, you know, it's a weak move on his part to even try and instigate something, and something so sensitive. So, I mean, but that's the individual he is. He's a man who beats his wife in front of his kid. What can I say? All I can say is, I never spoke those things. That's it. I can't.
That Jimmy Kimmel interview. You're talking about Rocky III. What is that about?
I mean, you asked me like, what would I beat Rocky, and I said, what Rocky? And then he said Rocky III, and I was like, Rocky III about the one with the gym, with the circus and the monkeys? Because he had a gym, he had a specialized gym built where the gym was like a circus, it was like a celebrity circus. There was clowns, there was all this type of stuff, and that's what I meant by that. And then he tried to twist and manipulate. But hey, all I can say, if anyone was offended, I apologize, but it was not meant in that way at all. He knows it, his people know it. It's a weak move on his part. It's a weasel move on his part. So I can do nothing but just carry on, and that's it.
I'd be remiss if I don't ask you about Paulie Malignaggi, because I believe I was told it was right over there where he hit the canvas. What do you make? Is he trying to get a fight with you? Is that what is happening here?
I mean, he's a guy that's at the end of his career. The game, I get the feeling he feels the boxing game has betrayed him. And now he's retired. He's done. I mean, I don't know what he expected coming in here after speaking what he was speaking. I mean, the things he was saying. And even still, I didn't disrespect him. I only released one picture. I didn't release no connecting to the face shots. I didn't release no footage of him getting slapped around, because he got slapped around, Ariel. He got badly slapped around. He was knocked down. The ropes kept him up multiple times. He was badly concussed. The sparring partners that were in the house were worried about him that night, saying he's incoherent, he's stumbling. It didn't go good for him, so it is what it is. He was brought in, he knew exactly what he was being brought in for, a fight. You speak these things, you want to come in and try and answer to it and try and prove yourself, respect, because at the end of the day, respect to come in. Respect coming in and trying to answer to yourself. He did try his best, but he got his ass whooped, Ariel, and that's it. And he got his ego dented, and then off he went out the door. An exit presented itself for him, and he took it 100 miles an hour because he needed to get out of there. He couldn't continue. So on we carry on with business. We are finding someone else in a couple of weeks, so it doesn't make no difference.
What about the conditions, the living conditions, the pay and things like that he talked about? Does that bother you?
Everyone on my team is looked after, so There's multiple houses in Las Vegas to spar. I mean, ask the other sparring partners the situation. Ask them. Don't ask a disgruntled guy who got his ego hurt. It is what it is. I don't really pay attention to it. Everyone's looked after. The camp's been amazing. True fighters have stayed present. True warriors that can take a smack and give a smack have stayed present. People who are worried about their image and that have gone sprinting, and that's it. So
I believe we have the foot. Is this the footage right over here? This is you. Dana White just put this on Instagram. This is you and Paulie Malignaggi. Is that it? Mm-hmm. That's the moment.
Yeah. Boom. Like, what was that? You think I pushed him there? Does that look like a push?
That did not look like a push.
I mean, he was knocked down. And that's actually doing him a favour, because the shots before that, where he was rattled and stumbled into the ropes. Do you know what I mean?
So him going on about all of this,
in my mind, it was concussion talk. You know, when you're in there and your head rattles, you don't actually understand what's happened. You think a certain picture, or you think a certain situation happened, and it didn't. So, I don't know. He got his ass whooped, the poor boy, and that's it.
Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news.
You guys, this is starting to get scary. This is starting to get scary. First of all, I want to tell all you punk pussy hairy trolls, boxing trolls, to kiss the ring, because this is getting scary. It's like Conor McGregor just echoed what I've been saying, what I've been arguing. Just hitters, please. Your memory's probably better than mine. I smoke weed. Please tell me if I'm not fucking crazy. This is getting scary. Conor McGregor literally said what I've been saying, guys. I'm telling you, I'm kind of freaked out right now. I'm a little high. But check this out. He just said what I've been saying when he was talking about the racism. He was talking about, hold on, let me flick back to the page. He was talking about the racism. He was talking about Paulie Malignaggi. All of that shit, man. He said, he went on the apology tour. Remember what I said? Whenever Floyd apologized to the gays for saying faggot, I said, what, is Conor McGregor going to come out and go on an apology tour and apologize for saying monkeys or apologize for wearing polar bear? And he just fucking, holy shit. He said, if anybody was offended, I'm sorry, but that's not what I meant. I wasn't talking about, I've never referred to any black person, your people, as monkeys at all. I was talking about the scene where they had the circus in the gym. Remember, I was saying there's the celebrity scene. There's a lot of things that point to where Conor was talking about the celebrity scene, where there was a bunch of white people in a gym and there was a bunch of dancing singers, and it was a big circus act going on in the gym. So he said dancing, he's referring to the circus act going on in the gym. So I've been coming out and arguing. I'm telling you guys, he's not calling black people monkeys. He's not racist. There's so many things to show you that. And so he came out and this shit is crazy. I'm so happy Conor McGregor came out and said all of this shit. Motherfucking much respect to Ariel Helwani. This was on MMA Fighting YouTube. Conor McGregor discusses Mayweather, racism, accusations, Malignaggi, $100 million payday on their YouTube. MMA Fighting. That's where I heard the interview. That's where I got the little audio clip from. This stuff is crazy. So he not only did he go, man, this is funny. He also said he's not talking about the black people as monkeys. He said if I had a word to describe Floyd Mayweather, it wouldn't be the great ape. It would be a rat, a weasel, for coming out and twisting my words and making it look like weasel. Speaking of weasels, let's get to Paulie Malignaggi. He fucking came out and said Paulie Malignaggi. You know he. Look, did it look like he got pushed down? No, that's like a knockdown. And he said he came, he knew what he was coming for. He knew it was going to be intense sparring, but I bruised his ego. I dented his ego. Remember what I said I thought happened? Paulie Malignaggi's ego was dented after he got dropped in front of all these people. After he got clipped up, he went home to his wife, Paulie Malignaggi, and she said, I thought it was just sparring. And he said, you know what, I quit. And he quit, and then he came out and said he didn't get paid. You didn't get paid because you were contracted to do a job and you didn't finish your job. Why would I pay you if you didn't finish the job I was going to pay you to do? He's coming out and he's making Conor look terrible. He's angling for a fight because he's retired and he wants a money fight. Paulie Malignaggi just thinking he's outsmarting the entire world, but never at one fucking point did he outsmart me. And you motherfuckers can motherfucking have my back on that. Have my motherfucking back on that. Put some fucking respect on my shit, dude, because I'm a humble fucking dude, but this shit was spooky, man, whenever Conor McGregor was talking. This shit was literally spooky, listening to him say everything that I was saying that I'm thinking's going on. I never motherfucking bit that fucking weasel's fucking tone. That fucking, I never bit onto what he was saying. I never thought it was a push down. I never came out. I told y'all it was a knockdown. The video came out today. It was a knockdown. Conor said he's clearing it up. 100% apologizing to anybody who thought that he was talking about black people. That's not what we're talking about. He was talking about the scene with the dancing monkeys, with the white people in the celebrity gym. He said the celebrity gym. Everyone was race baiting, talking about it was the black people gym. No, that didn't look like no celebrity gym. That looked like a beat down gym with a bunch of people squeezed like sardine cans into a gym. How the fuck are you confusing that with the celebrity gym where there's people dancing and singing and taking pictures when they're supposed to be training? That's a celebrity gym. Circus act, dancing monkeys. Motherfuckers, they're talking about Paulie Malignaggi's. They believe Paulie. You people still believe in Paulie. Okay, what more can I fucking say to these dudes? That's why I said, man, today you boxing dudes are taking L's, and this is just a motherfucking cherry on top. This is a big fat L. Wow, this is a little spooky. That's all I got to say on this, man. Y'all heard what Conor said, and tell me if I'm not fucking crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, I don't got good of a memory as a lot of y'all. So if I'm not fucking crazy, tell me in the comments. And if you think I'm sounding fucking crazy, hey, I'm still. Hey, this shit's funny, man, but like I fucking said, don't believe a fucking somebody that already showed you they were a fucking weasel. Paulie Malignaggi's probably not going to be seen again. Conor came out and spoke on everything. If you want to hear the full interview, it's a 23-minute interview on MMA Fighting on SBN's YouTube page, or you can go to MMAfighting.com. I'm sure it's there too, man. This is a fucking great interview. I clipped out the main part where he's talking about racism and Malignaggi. And, I mean, he went on to talk about he believes there's going to be 8-ounce gloves. They're actually going to approve it. They're voting on approving 8-ounce gloves, which I didn't think was possible because the rule is if the fight's above 154 pounds, it's got to be 10-ounce gloves, and they're doing it at 150. I don't know the exact rule, but from the stipulations that it was, with their weight class that Conor and Floyd are fighting at, they have to fight at 10-ounce gloves. But it's looking like they're going to vote to make it 8-ounce gloves, which even favors Conor more because he's got power. He's the bigger fighter. He's the longer fighter. So that's gonna make it better for Conor McGregor, who's used to fighting with 4-ounce gloves. He said Floyd's words are biting him in his ass. I brought up the fact that I fight in 4-ounce gloves and it bruised his ego. So he said he would fight me in 8-ounce gloves, and now it's biting him in his ass because they're voting on it, and I think it's gonna get approved, which makes it worse for Floyd. Now I'm gonna drop him in the first round, and I'm still gonna finish him by the fourth, but now he's getting dropped at least by the first round. Only reason he's not going out in the first round is because it's gonna be there's a 10 count, but he still might go out in the first round. So let's fucking go, man. I'm fucking hyped. That's crazy. Hey, I'm looking forward to the comments on this video. Tell me if I'm fucking crazy. It is what it is. Let the hitters know what the fuck you think about this shit in the comments, dude. Let's get it! And by the way, let me know what you think about the first episode of the Big Brother Beatdown. Since I'm uploading that first, I'm doing this video after that, so I haven't uploaded it yet, but you wouldn't know that because it's going to be uploaded by the time you see it. So, I mean, all the fucking day one hitters, that shit's up. I'm going to put it on this channel and Big Brother Beatdown. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Brother Beatdown because I'm going to upload future videos or future audio. It's like a podcast. That one was an hour long, like audio segment. So if you want something to listen to for an hour, we pretty much only talked MMA on there especially for the first episode. We didn't go into anything else. We talked about everything from UFC 214 to UFC 217, everything, man. And you had me, the hardcore, him, the casual, and I'm telling you, you're probably going to enjoy it. It's all MMA talk pretty much for the first episode, so check it out if you haven't checked it out. Man, let me know what the fuck you think about this in the comments. I already said that, dog. I'm out. The fuck you, Temet, dude.